Concern about the new Ebola case extended to the White House, where President Obama invited cameras into a hastily arranged briefing on improving the U.S. health system's preparedness. Earlier, hazardous materials workers cleaned out the apartment of the infected Dallas nurse, who is now identified by family members as 26-year-old Nina Pham. The director of the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Thomas Frieden, addressed an increasingly alarmed American public.
Stopping Ebola is hard. We have to rethink the way we address Ebola infection control because even a single infection is unacceptable.
Precisely how the nurse became infected is unknown, whether through human error or a failure of protective gear or hospital protocols. Frieden said he cannot rule out the possibility of additional cases being detected and announced an extensive urgent campaign to alert and safeguard the nation's medical staff in hopes of preventing further transmission of Ebola.
People on the front lines are really protecting all of us. The enemy here is a virus, Ebola. It's not a person, it's not a country, it's not a place, it's not a hospital. It's a virus. And it's a virus that's tough to fight. But together, I'm confident that we will stop it.
Several U.S. airports are strengthening health screening procedures for passengers arriving from 3 West African nations. That may not be enough, according to Republican Congressman Michael McCaul, who does not rule out temporarily halting U.S. visas granted in parts of Africa.
And the American people are rightfully concerned. They are concerned because the Ebola virus is an unseen threat, and it is only a plane flight away from our shores.
Mounting fears extend beyond countries that have registered Ebola cases. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
This is a global epidemic. We are cooperating with other countries, in addition to preserving our borders.
But panic is unwarranted and unhelpful, according to Dr. Ian Smith of the World Health Organization.
Fear of infection has spread around the world much faster than the virus.
Amid mounting anxieties, some possible good news. Russian health officials say they have developed vaccines against Ebola that are ready for testing. Michael Bowman, VOA News, Washington.